Welcome back to the Always Thinking Mindset channel, where we give you positive vibes and simple rules to achieve your goals. Now, in today's video, we're going to learn how to take on debt and not only that, reduce your debt. And here are three ways. So, before we get started, I want to let you know that if you love this channel, give it a thumbs up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It does help the algorithm. You don't have to be subscribed. Don't worry, it's not a big deal. You're not going to get in debt. But like I said, if you love this channel, then you already know what to do. So let's go ahead and get started. And pretty much, what is debt, right? But debt can be anything from credit card bills to being behind bills or mortgages or life is expensive. I just want to get that out there. Life is expensive. You have to learn how to maintain, manage a budget. You know, the money you get, you got to learn how to just spread it out, utilize it right. And which leads me to my first rule of debt is just tackle the smallest debt. What does this mean, right? Dave Ramsey is a great, person to where he will get you out of debt. And these are called baby steps, right? So you tackle on the smallest debt you have, whether it's the credit card bill, whether it's, a subscription, or you got to repair for your car. Take on the smallest debt. Once you once you end up finalizing that debt, that money that you were paying, you just keep rolling over, and it's kind of like a snowball effect to the next bill, and the next bill, and the next bill. But whenever you take on small debt, it creates two things. It creates confidence, but on top of that, it creates a win because now you're getting out of debt. You're seeing the progress, and that's what I want to get at because debt is not fun. It can keep you up late at night. It can keep your blood pressure high. You can't sleep. Nobody likes to feel this. I've encountered this myself. But once you get used to life, you understand between an emergency fund, how to save, how to manage money, and just create a better life for yourself. So that was part of the first rule of taking on the smallest debt first, paying that off. That same debt that you were paying, just apply it to the next debt and the next debt, and just keep going up in levels. And soon enough, you'll be out of debt, and then it'll be your next step, which would be to stack up an emergency fund just in case for these unknowns in life. And you're able to take on and hit a blow in your bank account without you just falling, all the cards falling down. Which leads me to my second rule, which is I call the track and attack method, right? What is track and attack? You can't manage what you don't track. So please do an audit with yourself every month. You can do this with credit cards, your bank accounts. Look at the numbers. It's going to make you feel good to see where you're at, where you stand, and how much debt you accrued, right? Because it's easy to swipe the card. It's easy to get on the Netflix account. It's easy to have the latte at Starbucks. It's easy. Next thing you know, you're having so much debt, you don't even understand how you even got there. But if you're able to track and attack, then you're able to do that second word, which is attack the debt, right? Understand that this is going to have to be held off until you pay the debt down because nobody likes to be a debt. You can utilize debt, leveraging on banks and stuff, but you gotta, those are expenses that you're never gonna get back. And a true investor will only spend if they know they're gonna have a good return. But like I said, you have to learn how to track and then attack the debt. And the best way to do that is just to manage your money. Like I said, go through your bank account statements, go through your credit card statements. Not only that, like have a spreadsheet. I use a simple Excel method where I get to see all my expenses, where I'm at, how much money I've broken. I go down to the T because that is the only way you're going to build wealth for the future or for now. And like I said, this video is to figure out how to get out of debt if you're in debt. Now, leads me to my third and last rule of just being more disciplined in spending, right? What does this mean? You can't play, just like football, there's an offense and a defense. You have to utilize both in order to win the game. And if you want to get out of debt, stop spending. It's that simple, right? Don't argue with yourself. Just take action. Maybe you don't have this vacation can hold off, or you don't have to buy this clothes or this new pair of shoes. And you're able to be more disciplined in attacking your debt, utilizing that money. Just know yourself and tell yourself, once you pay off this debt, then you can go get the reward, right? And one-time purchase, that doesn't mean you use that card, that $10,000 credit card on everything and just start splurging. No, what this means, you have to have better habits which lead to better financial security. It's that simple. And I always tell people you have to be disciplined. So it's the offense and the defense of getting out of debt. Now, that ends today's video. And if you took value from today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It does help the algorithm. Don't worry, you don't have to be subscribed. You're not going to get in debt. Like I said, most of my videos are free. And if you like this channel, check out my other videos. I speak on anything from real estate, personal finance. I'm here to help you and teach you because I was never given that chance. So I want to share the wealth there for free. But if you love this channel, then you already know what to do. And until next time, folks, we will speak soon.